Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Tiffany. Hello, Kate. Hello, Kate. Hello, Karen. Hello, Donna. Hello, Valerie. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm really excited because today we are going to talk about a freebie that I think you're all really going to love. I mean, I certainly love it very much, and I hope that you do as well. We're going to, of course, make 2 cards this evening. Let me say some more hellos as everyone comes in. As you join, please say hello so that I know that you're here. We also have a couple of new products. Well, they're I guess you would say there are consumables from a class that I taught. That, well, it's only one. There's only one consumable from the class that we are releasing that I'm excited to share with all of you. So hello, hello. Please say hello as you join in so I can say hello back. I hope everyone is having a really great day. welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Hannah. And we're also going to be using our brand new foil glaze for the first time, which I think is going to be great. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Luann. Hi, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. All right, so the first thing we are going to do, I'm crafting my art journal. Awesome. You'll have to post pictures of what you've been making or what you've been doing. All right. So let's go ahead and head down to our top view, and we are going to talk about the items that are now available on our regular everyday site that were not previously available on our everyday site. So first and foremost, let's shift this over. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Whoops, and I just dropped something. All right. So, three of the items that we're going to start with are the brand new it's inked botanical card panels. So these are now available. They coordinated with my class that I taught for SCT. We actually have a couple products that coordinated with the class. We have the inked botanical card panels. So, oh, thank you very much, Penny. So these are those new panels. So you'll see here they were created with an alcohol inking technique and then scanned and turned into these beautiful panels. These panels are completely foilable as long as you are using the rainbow shattered, or the magical shattered glass. You can use a different one if you would like. I just always suggest doing the rainbow shattered glass, the magical shattered glass, because you can see through it. So these are brand new panels that have just become available. There's 8 in a pack, and they are already printed for you. So they already have these beautiful designs on them, and they're just, it's so pretty. And you are able to then go in and create beautiful cards, beautiful projects with them. Like these projects that I have right here. So something like this going across, something like this one here. So there's a lot that you are able to do with those. And those, just as a heads up, they are not an evergreen product. So they will not be around. They'll be around to the end, I believe, of this quarter. And that is when they will disappear. But you can see here on this card that you can foil the entire background. And you can make this same card, if you would like, with all of these panels. Okay? So that is that. Showing you now, whoopsies, those goodies, and also now available to you, let me move this to the side, is the Dollhouse embossing powder. This is a beautiful pink embossing powder, and it was created to match the pinks that are in these panels. So you can see here the different pinks that they match. We did that on purpose. It's a limited edition embossing powder, and when it is sold through, it is gone as well. Hello, Diana. It is gone as well. All right. So that is the Dollhouse embossing powder. And then we also have, let me close these up here, we also have the brand new Dollhouse Shimmer Splash. And we are going to use this Shimmer Splash tonight to add a little oomph, a little zhuzh to the cards that we are making. Okay. And it's really, really pretty. It matches, again, you gotta make sure you shake it up, but it matches the embossing powder. Okay. So those are 3 coordinating products that are available. And then we also have, let's shift this over to the side, some brand new rub-ons that are available now on our main site. And these are the floral lace rub-on. These also coordinated with the class. And so those are the 2 that are there. Okay. Now available on our regular site. The class stuff will not be available until later. So like the class, the dies, the stamps, the stencils, all of that stuff, as well as the card panels that were in the class. Those were exclusive to the class. But these you can now get separately. So isn't that cool? All right, so who wants to see the free gift for tonight? Well, tonight into the weekend. Who would like to see that? Because that is what we are going to use tonight. Who wants to see that freebie? Give me a thumbs up. Oh, okay. I was cooking chicken tikka masala. Oh, one of my favorites. Okay. So tonight's free gift is what we consider. Did you hear that? Consider one of our what we call our Supreme, not Supreme. There was another name for it. Supreme. It does fit though. Free items that we do for the month. So that means we do have at least 2 a month where you only have to spend $5, and that $5 covers your sorry, I'm sanitizing my hands. Covers your free gift to come to you, and then we have at least two a month generally that are at the $50 level. This is a $50 level one because this is one of the more expensive oh, that's so much fun, Penny. This is one of our more expensive freebies. So it is a layering stencil. So this layering stencil is called, and let me grab actually a black piece of paper. That'll be better than the grid. It is called Decorative Egg. Okay. So as you can see here, and it still has the zhuzhi on it from being cut with a laser, but it is a 2-piece layering stencil. And as you can, premium freebie, that's it, premium, that'll work. So you can see here that when they layer together, you can see you get the 9 eggs here. But when we put them together, your eggs will get decorated. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this with some inking first. I do have some swap outs so it'll make our card making tonight a little bit easier because we love a swap out when it comes to the foil glaze. But I'm going to show you what this looks like stenciled out because I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to grab my already used one, not my fresh one. And we're going to do some really fun stenciling. I think we might do a little embossing on one of them to give it a little gold. So I'm going to take my stick and stamp mat, and I'm going to take my blending buddy. The blending buddy is one of the most important tools that you can use with your stick and stamp mat. And we are going to create, oh, hi Sue. Did I already say hi to you? I can't remember. We are going to create a really cool, really fun background. And then I think we're going to emboss it. I think embossing it might be kind of fun. So We're going to go ahead and we are going to hit this with a piece of our Perfect Blend paper. And then we are going to take our first layer and we are going to place that on top, okay? So place it right on top. This one does not have your alignment guides. And the, yes, the Magical Shatter Glass, oh my goodness. I'm not using the Magical Shatter Glass tonight because we are not prepared for too many more orders on that. Because it's, it has been wild since we had our class. We have more on the way though, everybody. We have Sue, who is the, I think the president of new product and craft product, and also I don't know what her exact title is, but she's real important over there at ThermoWeb. She has promised we will get more shatter glass soon. she told me soon. She said very soon it will come to us. All right, so we're gonna do a little rainbow in the background. She said it's on the way. Okay, good. So we're gonna do a rainbow in the background, and then let me pick an embossing powder before we get started, because I think having the embossing powder first is going to be a good idea. So let me bring over my trusty embossing folder. I mean, I have, you know, we specialize in embossing folder, right? So we have quite a few that we love. But I'm trying to think, I mean, maybe I'll do, I'm thinking Sterling keeps jumping out at me, but I don't know if that's, although I feel like this Halushki color would be really pretty with the, I mean, or we could just do white. Oh, how about pearl? Let's do pearl. Pearl it is. Okay, everyone? Pearl it is. Oh my goodness, I just found taffy. That's not ADHD. I'm like, taffy. Woohoo! Okay, we're gonna do pearl. So let's start out by grabbing our colors we want to use. So I'm gonna use, let's see, we'll use Bee Sting, Guppy. These are all from my dear sweet Simon Hurley. Red, orange, we'll do Shooting Star. We'll do Overzealous. Then we'll grab some, let's do some Remember Me. And then I think that should round out our rainbow. We might throw in a little bit of purple depending on how excited we get here, but let's start with our Bee Sting. How's everybody's day going so far today? Good? Well, I'm glad you're back, Marlene. I am glad you are back. So we're going to start just by blending here at the base. This is a really easy stencil to blend. And then for our orange, we're going to use Guppy. Because Guppy is kind of like an orange / yellow. So I love that. Okay. Oh, good. Now we're going to hop onto our yellow, which is Shooting Star. Oh, good, Sarah. Isn't it fun? There's a lot of good stuff in there. I think we still have one left. I don't know. If someone could go over to the event site and let me know. I think we only have one left. Oh, good. I know, I'm waiting on the weekend too. It's coming. green, and then we're using Remember Me for the blue. Remember Me, it's like almost like a turquoise blue. It's very pretty. I think we will add a little bit of purple to the top. I think we can. Let's see. Let us see. We'll use the Crown Me. Whoops. I almost said a big oopsie whoopsie there. Would have been okay. Well, thank you, Marlene. I'm glad you're here. So we're just going to concentrate most of the color at the top and then blend it down. You can still see that blue in the middle there. I think that's a perfect blend. No pun intended, because of what we have here. All right, so now we peel this off, and that blending buddy held everything in place. Oh my goodness, thank you to everybody that's grabbing their free gift. We appreciate it. All right, so now everybody is happy and in place, and now I'm gonna go ahead and hit this with some heat to make sure that, oh, you're glazing, wait until you see the new chipboard that's coming. April is gonna be quite the month for fun and releases. All right, so we want to set that on there, and then we want to peel this off, and to check to see if it is ready to go. It feels almost like it's not ready to go, but we'll figure that out in a second by adding a little bit. And I'm going to grab just a scrap. Well, actually, I'm going to go grab a foil sheet. Talk about yourselves for just one moment. Got to go into the hallway. There are not any grids back there. So, hold one moment, please. We'll just use a piece of scrap white paper here. It's going to grab a grid sheet, but when did stamps release in April? April 1st. April 1st is when those new items will be released. Nope, not dry enough yet. Yes, we have quite a bit of new stuff. You'll see. Although what I can do is I can hit this with our magic powder bag, and that should take care of most of that. We do have a really cool new product launching as a free gift for my birthday week. That will help, because this chip brush really does not do what I need it to do. I need a softer brush, but you'll see something coming very soon. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff coming in April. Really cool stuff coming in April. All right, so let's go ahead and take this and pop it back down here. Make sure we don't get any. I got a little magic powder bag on my hand, so that should take care of the oils. Yes, the new chipboard was very fun to design. I mean, it's really, I don't do much of the designing for that particular product range anymore. That's Nick that does most of that, but I get so excited. He brought today I was sitting in my office, and he came over and brought me some of something that you will see very soon that is new, and I was so excited to see it, and I cannot wait for all of you guys to get to see it, because I think you're really going to love it. All right, so there's a piece of magical shatter glass that was just like, look at this, it's everywhere, because I've been using it so much from class. So I'm going to grab the British embossing ink, make sure that it's a pretty inky pad. That one's much better. Okay. And we are going to, hello Nancy. Yes, we're using the signature brush. This is the number 8. You will see this year. You will see that there is a number 10 and a number 12 coming. Actually, no, a number 6. I can't remember. You'll see soon. And I use this, my signature brushes. I always use them when I'm doing little finite things like this, because those big brushes, although I love them and they have their purpose, these small little brushes that can really get into the nooks and crannies, these signature brushes are it. They are the best. Especially when we're doing things where we're adding, you know, small little areas. And these signature brushes are actually going to be on sale. Oh no, I lied. I don't think they're part of it because they're a tool. Sorry, I told a little fib. I mean, they might be. I don't think they are though, because they're a tool. There's a special birthday sale that's coming that obviously won't include new things, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't include tools. So sorry about that. Got you all excited for nothing, but don't worry, there's going to be plenty of other. It's not like a full website sale like it was before. It's you're going to get freebies when you purchase things, so it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be really cool. All right, so we're going in and we're just adding. Now, obviously, if you are doing this with your foil glaze or anything like that, you would put the foil glaze through the stencil. You grab your foil glaze. So this is the foil glaze that came in your little kit. This is the size of the foil glaze whenever you purchase it separately, so it's almost double the size. And that foil glaze is what you would put through the stencil. You'd grab yourself a little palette knife, you'd scoop in and go through it. Now, our foil glaze, one thing that I'm really excited about is that it is self-leveling. So you may have seen with some different foiling, glazing things out there in the wild, where you can get like peaks and valleys and stuff like that. Ours, I made sure, because the peaks and valleys, I don't always love it. I mean, sometimes I guess there's a place for it and a time for it, but I don't always love it. So I did not want those peaks and valleys. Oh no, was this not, this stencil might not have been completely dry. All right, well, we're gonna tap this with a, hello Betty and Glenda. We're gonna hit this with a paper towel and hope for the best. Just really quickly across the top. And hope that it didn't get ruined. I think we should be okay. The stencil was still wet from before. Should have checked that. We're probably not going to get a great impression on here, but that's all right. I did not realize that the stencil was still damp. We might still get a couple of, who knows? Yes, I'm going to show, I already have some pieces ready to go that we're going to glaze. Oh wait, I think it did work pretty well, regardless of the water situation. Oh yeah, we're good. I'm actually shocked at how well. I mean, I guess it's because the our embossing ink is oil based, and It's not like sticky like others. And because of that, it resisted the water. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so now we're gonna heat this up. Again, if you're just tuning in, the free gift from right now until Sunday evening is this stencil combo. If you spend $50 or more on brutusmonroe.com, you will receive it. And it will automatically go into your cart. And this is what this looks like. I am using the Pearl embossing powder from Brutus Monroe. So can you see that shine that the Pearl gives you? So it's a really, really beautiful embossing powder because you can't really see anything until you can see something. You know what I mean? So that is just absolutely beautiful. So now let me grab my breakaways of, or my I don't know what the word I'm looking for, the swap outs. So these ones I did earlier. So the way the stencil works again is you have your base layer. Your base layer does your base pieces, and then your secondary layer, if you choose to use it, you don't have to use your secondary layer, will create all of those little inner pieces. So for this one, I wanted to do some of the Disco, which we just got back in stock, the Disco foil, because this reminds me of, like this I think is going to remind me of, what's the word I'm looking for? The foiled eggs, the foiled eggs that you would get. I mean, I still get them. I'm actually craving a foiled egg. I might actually stop up at the our local grocery store up the street, because the other day I went and saw that they had my favorite kind of egg, and I just might pick one up for myself. Okay. So again, a huge thank you to everyone that is making a purchase to get this free gift. It's so kind of you. I'm sorry, I'm just looking for my carrier sheet, which is literally always the story of my life. I can never find, I need like 10 of them. Because every time I'm looking for my carrier sheet to send this through, I can never find it, but that's okay. We're just going to use a piece of regular old paper to do this. That is fine. It's a really fun stencil. I concur. All right, so it's so much better when you have a carrier sheet because it evenly distributes the heat. And I recommend Gina's carrier sheets because they are primo. But again, alas, I have lost mine. I need to order like 100 of them from her so that I always have them. I always need them. Okay, and then for this one, we are going to use the Brutus Monroe and Thermoweb Rain Glow foil. Oh, I love Cadbury eggs. I have some at home. I like both. Listen, I don't discriminate when it comes to candy or really anything in life. I don't discriminate, period. But candy, I really don't discriminate. I do when it comes to like pizza and stuff. Like I do have favorites of pizza, but when it comes to Easter and chocolate and things like that, I am gung-ho. All right, so we're going to set that down. Now we're going to do a second one. And remember, the foil glaze, you want to give it about an hour to dry completely. You can heat it up. You can heat it up with your a heat tool if you would like. I don't suggest doing that because you can run the risk of it kind of getting icky. But again, it's completely up to you. All right, I'm glad Sue's here because she's going to hopefully be able to tell me what the color of this foil is. I know, I really do. So this foil, Sue, what is the name of this? Is this, it's like a pastel rainbow. Okay, those two are done. And now on these ones, you're not really going to be able to see, but on these ones, I've done just the eggs in the background. Can you see that? Mystic Rainbow, that's it. Thank you, Isis. She said Isis knows her foils. She said Mystic Rainbow. Yes, I love it. I'm going to use it on the background. Okay. I'm going to send that through to be foiled. And again, these are very simple cards we're doing today because we are doing some foiling. And when we do foiling, I like to keep it as simple as possible. Because I know when I got you foiling, there's a lot of info for you to retain. Okay. And then I'm going to try to see here. I'm going to pick my last. I know you're going to be, hold on, let me turn towards you because everyone's going to say they can't hear me because I'm turned around. I'm going to grab my last foil. We're going to reveal all of these at the same time because that's my favorite thing to do. Oh my goodness, I can already tell that foiled like a dream. I can just tell. I've been foiling long enough now that I can tell when something foils perfectly. I can just, whoop, things are flying across the room. I can just tell. I think for the last one, so one of my other favorites is the circus. And I think the circus is going to look really good on the eggs, but do I want to do it on this background? Why not? Let's give it a whirl. Give it a whirl, why not? Because I think that these polka dots will look so good on an Easter egg, right? All right, we're going to send this to our little scrap piece of paper, and we're going to see what it looks like when it comes out. I think it's going to look great. And then we can reveal our others. Okay. All right, are you ready? Let's start with our first one. Revealing is always my favorite thing to do, which was our chocolate eggs. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh my gosh, by golly. Are you kidding me right now? I mean, this disco foil, every time, I tell you, gets me every time. One of my top 5 favorites. All right. And we're going to we're going to grab from our Easter egg. I think we're going to use this as our background. I'm not sure yet. All right. Next up, Oh my goodness, I love it. We're going to trim this off, don't worry, too. Okay. Next one was our rainbow one. My goodness gracious. Make all the cards. Make all the cards. Make every last card, please. Make all of them. Foil every card. Foil every card you can get your hands on. And the die that you got in your inspiration box fits perfectly on top to give you a little bit of a bleed so that it does not, you don't have any white space. All right. Next up, Mystic Rainbow. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh my goodness. And the cool thing is you can see the little stroke marks where I missed a little bit. But that's okay. That's what happens when you're foiling. You're going to miss a couple of spots, you know, because you have to look over it. You know what I mean? But look at how beautiful. Okay. And then our last one, which is our little polka dot Easter eggs. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh my goodness. I love the polka dots on them. It's going to be hard to see, but in real life, you can see the polka dots really, really well. Oh my goodness, I love that. Can you see that? Yes, foil glaze for the win. All right, so there are our 3 cards. I mean, our different pools. And I just love, love, love the way that these turned out. Okay, so we're going to start with this guy. Let's take everything and put it over to the side. And for this guy, we are going to trim just a little bit off of each side to get it. Rainbow foil all the eggs, I agree. All the pieces. What did I use to adhere the foil? Oh, I used our new foil glaze. We launched this at SCT. Okay, so that, we're doing just a little bit off of each side. All right, so now we need a piece of paper from our Easter egg paper collection. I really like this. I mean, this is, I really want this one. Yep. That's what I'm going to use. Oh, yes. It came in the box. Yes. So we're going to cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. No, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 because we want to cover the whole back. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. All right, and then our little eggs are going to sit right on top of here. Actually, I'm going to cut it down a little bit more because I want you to see more of those eggs. So we're going to trim it so that these eggs are like real close to our edges. Now you can do this like you can measure if you want. That's not my thing. I just want to trim off a little bit around the outside, and then I know that it will kind of link up here. There we go. You can see a lot more of that egg in the background now. Oh, I love that. And then I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do a very simple, very, very simple little sentiment with our stamp set. Oops, my dies are flying everywhere. They're flying everywhere, I tell you. And I think what we'll do is maybe we'll do the sum. My Psalm Bunny Loves You stamp has run away, so I think we might do your extra special. And I don't want to do anything crazy because I want you to be able to see this background. So I think what we're going to do is I think that we're just going to stamp this. Let me see here. On a piece of vellum. I think would be in our best interest. Okay. And then we'll probably do just a little bit of glue right in the center there so you won't be able to see it. But then we'll use our die of the month, because we love the die of the month, to cut out our vellum. But I think, so we need the, maybe we'll do it with this one. Will that fit in there? Nope, I think we're going to have to do it with the biggest one. But it's not going to cover up everything because it's vellum, so we're still going to be able to see it. Or maybe we won't do it with that. Maybe we'll do it. What do you guys think? Should we do it with the really pretty one that has all of the cutouts, or just the plain egg looking one? First to 3 wins. So you'll just have to say either decorative or plain. And the first one, okay, we've got one plain, plain, okay, plain it is. My goodness, that was very easy. That was one of the easiest decisions we've made in a long time. So plain it is. So we're going to cut out our egg first. Let me actually attach these two puppies together first. And again, you could do this with a pattern, this runner, every time. Every time it gets me. Because it wraps up on itself. Or maybe I'm out of, no, I'm not out. There we go. Just had to give it a little onesie-twosie. All right, so then place that like so, and then look at those eggs. Oh my goodness. All right, so now let's grab, and I think what we'll do is we'll probably just stamp this in black because I don't want to take away from any of the beautimus. There are still, I think, a handful of those dies of the month. I don't think there's many, but I think there's a handful for anyone that still wants to grab it for this month, because it will be changing soon for next month. Oh yeah, look how it makes look how it makes the eggs that are underneath, it makes them look like it's just white. I think that's so cool. Oh no, you'll still be able to see them, but they just look like they're white underneath. It still looks very pretty. I think it does. All right, so now let's take our little vellum piece here, and then we're going to take your extra. It is going to be a pain in the tuchus to try to line that up, because when that vellum gets on there, it literally like disappears. But don't worry, I have an idea to zhuzh up the. Don't you worry, I've got an idea, my loves. I'm full of them. I mean, I don't always get them all out, but I'm full of them. All right, so we're going to go ahead and press that down. I'm using the Brutus Monroe, excuse me, Raven Detail ink. It is my absolute favorite ink for using with vellum. I mean, it's my favorite ink for using really with anything, let's be honest. But vellum, it works so well with, because it doesn't smear, it doesn't get all gross. All right, so you can see there how beautifully that's stamped. It's going to dry pretty quickly, but we are going to help it along a little bit with our heat tool. Oh yeah, only if we were embossing. And luckily we are not embossing. But this is the heat resistant vellum. So if we wanted to emboss, we could. I mean, we could really hit this with a ton of heat if we needed to. All right, so now I'm going to flip that over. Take a sip of my water. All right, flip that over. And I'm going to grab, for the sentiment, just a little bit of the Brutus Monroe Easy Squeeze black glue. And the reason I'm doing this is if it shows through a little bit in the back, that's okay. It's not going to hurt anything because you're not going to be able to see it. So I'm going to center that, position that, center adjacent, and smush that down. Okay. All right, and where it covers up, you'll see I'm going to add some little gems. I'm going to show you here. Oh, let me get this on a card base, though. Real quick here. Let me grab a card base so that we don't run into issues. Yes, very small. And if it, if it comes over a little bit, or if you have a little tiny bit of an issue, it's not a big deal. You just want to go ahead and go in and give it a little, yes, very small dots. And the great thing is the black glue, I'm just looking for a card base. The black glue will kind of seeps into your letter, so you're really not going to see a whole lot coming through once it really gets onto your backdrop. grab our create your own ending block, and that's what's going to hold everything down. I'm actually going to squeeze a little bit more glue under here. Uh-oh. Where did my other glue go? That's what I get for cleaning stuff up, right? Started cleaning everything up and now I can't find anything. It's my Barely Art glue that I use literally, it's probably right in front of my face, that I use every single day. Oh, there it is. Literally, it was right in front of my face. Gonna grab some water. Okay. Are you making something? Is that why you need the water? Or you're just thirsty? I'm going to assume probably just thirsty, but I don't know. All right. Oh, found it. Okay. Oh, I think we're out now. Hold on, folks. All right. Place this on here like so. And then we're going to, we need to push this down so that it really, let me grab my Share Handmade Kindness here. Set that on top so that it has a minute. Okay. Shift this over just a hair. And then for our next one, we're not going to do this one. We're going to do this one here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and we are going to cut out a little centerpiece here. And we are going to pop up our little bunny that we love so much right here in the middle. I think that's going to be fun. All right, so let me grab we're going to let this sit here for a minute so that it has time to really adhere down. And we're going to take our piece here. And you can save these center pieces if you would like. I mean, I like the idea of, you know, removing and then adding back is kind of my style of creating these things, but it's completely up to you. So now you are, oh my goodness, we are halfway through all of the free gifts. Thank you, everybody. We're gonna have to make more to make sure that we're good through the weekend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So, hello, Jamie. Those little suction cups. All right, so now we can peel this off like so. And we will now have our little opening for our little bunny to peek out. And then we're also going to have a, so our little bunny is going to peek out like this, down here at the bottom. And then we're going to put our sentiment right here. Probably something like your extra special because of the egg. I think we'll probably do that again. But yeah, I mean, it's completely up to you. Now let's grab our Easter egg paper again. And oh, and I should have said to you this background here is from the duo foil that we just launched not that long ago. See, this looks, I think this is going to look good behind it. What do we think? Do we like that? I like that. The duo foil packs that we just launched. Remember the so this is from the butterfly one, but I'll show you. So the duo foil is a really cool new thing that we created where you can foil on top of pattern paper. So see that? How we didn't do this one. I should run this one through. Yeah, we'll run this one through because it's still on. But see how you can now foil on pattern paper? That's a new product that we launched, oh goodness, last week? I think it was last week. Let me grab some foil and do this one real quick for us. Why not? I mean, while we're here, right? This is the problem. I have work to do with you guys, showing you how to do this stuff, and I go off on a full tangent, and I'm like, my friends are here. Let me show them all these cool things that we can do when I should be just demoing what I came here to demo. But I can't not show you. Not show you different things. So let's send this through. Send our duo foil through. All right, we can set this to the side now because this is just going to get some gems on it and we're all done with that guy. But I just wanted him to dry first. All right, so let's cut this down. Whoopsies. We'll cut this down to, we'll do 4 by 5 1/4 because that will fit very comfortably underneath of that. Right, squirrel. Because I pulled one out that hadn't been foiled yet, so that's my problem. That's my fault. Okay, 4 by 5 1/4 should fit perfectly behind there. There we go. I love it. I love it, I love it. All right, let me peel this out of here and show you. Show you what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, go. Now come on, my friends. Foiling on pattern paper. Trying to catch the light perfectly. There we go. I wish y'all were here in real life. I really do. I wish everybody was. Oh, yes. I wish everybody was here with me so I could demo this for you, but we're able to foil now on pattern paper. I mean, how cool is that? I love that. Love that, love that, love that. All right, I digress. So let's go ahead and let's stamp our... We're probably going to actually stamp the Your Extra Special directly on this panel. So let's do that. So I'm going to center this, and let's add a little bit of tape to the back. Yeah, that's my glue pin. I love my glue pin. It's what keeps my, it's the little, it goes inside of here. Ow. That's the first time I've ever done that. See? It goes in your glue. Yes. All right, let's lift this up. Pop this in here. That's not going to work. Christopher Allen, what the heck are you doing? What the heck are you doing? It's like my first rodeo. All right, so let's center this. I mean, center it as well as it can be. Can you believe that that's perfect? What the heck are we doing? Listen, someone's looking out for us today. And we're going to stamp this a couple of times because we want it to be very, very dark. But that looks, I mean, that looks pretty good to me. Perfect. Perfecto, I tell you. All right, so now that's there. That's where we need it, so... Peel that off, peel this off of here, and now let's get our little bunny, and we're going to be good to go. And we've done 2 more cards, and I only have 1 more live with you with this release. Can you believe it? Only 1 more live that I get to do with you guys with this release. And then we have a whole new release that's coming. I'm excited and sad at the same time. Yep, only one more with this release. And then we're on to wait until you see next month's release. We're getting groovy. We're getting out the lava lamps. We're getting the flower power. We're getting the flower power out. We're getting out the, what did I say? The lava lamps, the flower power, wait till next month we're gonna have some fun. I mean, we have fun every month, but next month, wait until you see in the die of the month and the stencil, and we're launching a new subscription next month. We're gonna have some fun. We are going to have some fun. Yes, we're re-releasing our lava lamp die. We have a lot of stuff that we are talking about next month. I cannot wait. We're going to have a lot of fun. A whole lot of fun. The year is flying by. It's really flying by. I mean, we're already almost... is this too dark? I don't think so. At the halfway point. I'm going to regret using this marker, I know it. Because it's not going to even itself out. I mean, it's a water-based marker, so I knew it was going to bleed a little bit into the paper, so that's my fault, but we'll live with it, right? Oh, I love that, Jamie. And we have a new incentive. Stamp coming. And we have a brand new product release coming with your Stamp Club Plus. So if you are a Stamp Club Plus member, oh, that didn't turn out so bad once it's soaked in. If you're a Stamp Club Plus member, you're really gonna love. My birthday is April 13th. I will be the big 4-0. I started Brutus Monroe. I started Brutus Monroe when I was. I technically started Brutus Monroe when I was 29 because I said I wanted to have I wanted to start a business that I was really proud of by the time I was 30. Because I always knew, and I think I've told you guys this before, the people that have been with me for a while, I always knew that I was going to do work for myself. I just didn't know in what capacity. And once I figured out Brutus Monroe, I knew, yes, the birthday box, if you want to come and hang out at my birthday party for the class, and we have our new Brutus Monroe classroom, which I oh so adore. You can come and hang out with me and my friends at our first class that is launched with the new classroom, which I adore. It is almost our birthday month. It's going to be a wild month. Oops, I messed that up. That's okay. We'll use a little bit of a deeper color. All I can think about right now is my pretzel sandwich from the Giant Eagle. I got one the other day. I was on the phone with my mama, and I said, they got pretzel sandwiches here. And they got my broccoli salad, although I don't know if they'll have my... Y'all know that sweet broccoli salad? It's one of my favorite foods ever. And they have it on tap up there at the Giant Eagle. So I'm going to need some. Happy little trees. Yes. That is what they became. I'm trying to like rock with the colors that are in the foil. But the cool thing about alcohol markers is you can kind of push the color back. I'm actually doing an alcohol marker color class next month. With Ola markers. But you can kind of push the color back in, which I like, which is what I just did there. And then I have a Watercolor Wonders class coming. Lots of stuff coming. Getting back into classes again, because that was what all of you seem to really, really love. And you loved the classes, and believe me, I love the classes too. I just got away from the classes because it was we didn't have like a classroom, and like everyone, you know, not everybody had Facebook, and so now that we have our classroom, it's going to change everything. But I should say I'm not. I should take that back. I'm still going to use this release next month. I still have a couple of things planned, but it's probably only going to be one. Like it's going to probably be like a bonus live or something, because next month's release is really full, and we gotta. Oh, did you? Okay, good. I'll have to take a look. I'm not very good at checking that on Facebook. I have to get better at it. Or at least try. Okay. Oh, and I should mention, you are getting 2 very deluxe die sets with the birthday box too. There's one die that we will release. It's actually next week for you to get as a bonus, because the cost, we couldn't do all 3, and you'll see when we're in class why I did it the way that I did it. I mean, I hope that you see in class why I did it the way that I did it, and I hope that you're not disappointed, but you'll see why I did it the way that I did it, why I designed the class. I guess I should say the way that I designed the class. Because when we're putting classes together, and I'm sure this is something that you can imagine can be kind of tricky, but when we're putting classes together, the issue is making sure that we are giving you the most that we possibly can, but also making sure that the class doesn't have to cost a gajillion dollars for you. So the issue that we always run into no matter what, and this is any time that I design a class, the issue that we're always going to run into is that happy medium. So with that, I think you'll be happy with the choices. I hope you are, at least. Happy with the choices that I made to give you the most that we possibly can in that box, but also give you the option to get something that you may not necessarily need. Now, I know there are going to be some of you that are just like me, that are going to be like, I absolutely must have that extra thing because I will not be able to make these things without it. Or you know, it's more of a convenience thing, you'll see. Oh no, Bonnie! Please send an email to orders@brutusmonroe.com and we will do some investigating for you. I'll tell you right now, Heather Collins, there's no one better to put on the case. She has been dealing with the post office for a very long time for everybody. For a very long time. Oh my goodness, I love that so much. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to shift this down a little bit. I'm glad we did it that way because now what we'll do is we'll snip off a little bit at the top here. Start over what? Start over what, my love? Oh my Lord, we're at 7:19. See, this is what happens. I get so excited. Yes. I mean, you'll see. Do you all want to know what it is? You can tell me if I made the right choice. Do you all want me to tell you and you can yell at me if I made the wrong choice? She sure does. Am I wearing a hat? No. No. Okay, good. Hold on. Let me put this on here. Because I already showed you a big part of what you're getting for the box. Okay, hold on. Oh my goodness, I love this so much I could just shout. Oh, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Oh my goodness, both of these cards, I love them so much. We just got to add gems to the other one. So this is the one that we did. And it's just so simple, but we're going to add some gems. And then this one, we're also going to add some gems too because duh. Let me grab another card base here. And then I'll show you what I did for the class. Because you are getting two very substantially sized die sets, but one of the dies I made an executive decision on that I hope was the right one. See, now I'm telling you right now, this is what's going to happen. My mama, my dear sweet mama, I call her every night whenever I leave work, even though we see each other at work. That's just what I do. And so she, the other night, and she doesn't know how to comment on here. For some reason, it doesn't work for her. She will say to me, Christopher Allen, that's my favorite card you ever made. I want that card. And she says it. I mean, she says it almost every card that I make. And it definitely keeps me going and making cards because I've made thousands and thousands of cards at this point. But she goes, Christopher, that's my favorite card. I want that card. And I mean, at this point, she would have so many cards. So see how I put that on top of there? So, I mean, when it dries, it's not going to look like much now. But when it dries, it's going to be pretty extravagant. And I'm just placing them on the areas, extravagant, did you like that? On the areas that overlap the foil. But I can just tell you that bunny card, I mean, she's going to love this one too, but that bunny card, she's going to say Christopher Allen. She's going to say, I want that. Oh, I thought you meant why did I have to start over the card? I was like, my love, I just did two. That's all. Now it makes sense. But I'm just going over and putting these little gems. I'm using the crystals. I know everybody's going to be mad at me because these ones are out of stock. They're coming back, though, I promise. We've got a lot of stuff coming back into stock. So see, it's still adding a little shimmer to where the white, it's now showing up white, which is really cool and an awesome happy accident. But this is just going to make it look like, see on, whoops, I don't want to touch that, but see how it's just adding, like, it's like a third wall. Correct. You are correct in that statement. All right. So now let's add some gems to our last one here. What the heck is that? Oh, I was like, something's happening here. All right. So we're going to add, these are the, oh, let's use the pink ones. I've been really into the pink ones lately. I've been using those a lot. They're just called light pink. And I think these ones are in stock, I'm not sure. I'm just going to put them in the center. Of all of these open eggs. Sorry, I'm in jabbing zone. I wasn't talking. So that when I'm jabbing, sometimes I forget to breathe because I get so into it and excited. All right, I think that'll do it. Oh, I will, Kate. Get me on the list. Yeah, I talk to my mom multiple times a day. I mean, I talk to her a lot because she's here. Oh, good. Good, Nikki. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, Ken and I are still very dear friends. I haven't talked. I owe him a phone call. All right, so let's talk about the 2 cards we made tonight, shall we? I went a little bit overboard, a little over time, but I think we're all right. So this is the very first. This is the first card we started on. You can see we added. This is the. This is the. What's the word I'm looking for? The stencil. That is a free gift from now until Sunday. And I smeared a little bit of the ink because I didn't dry it enough, but that's okay. I think it adds kind of a little oomph to it. Adds a little something to it. And then here is your extra special card that we made tonight. You can see we used the reverse, so we used the open spot of the eggs. Okay. And then on Tuesday, we're going to go through all of the cards that we've made so far this month. There's a lot of them. So prepare yourself. Be ready. I hope you are all able to get your free gift. There is the card you have. Correct, Nikki. That is funny. That is correct. But yeah. Let me set my cards back here. I've made so many now that I'm running out of room to put them. All right. Front view. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate y'all so very much. I love you for watching. Tomorrow night, wait, is there something tonight? Nope, just me. Tomorrow night, you will be hanging out with Candy, which I think is going to be so much fun. I'm not sure what, Candy, are you still here? What are you working on tomorrow, my love? I'm sure she has something really cool up her sleeves. So Candy is going to be creating with you tomorrow. On Saturday, I don't think we have anything going on Saturday. And then Sunday, we don't have anything going on either. You'll have some marketing sent over this weekend and stuff like that to prep for next month. But yeah, we're almost there. We're, what? We are 4 days away from next month. No, Thursday, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 days, 5 more days in the month. Well, today. So thank you all so much. Remember to create something every single day, whether it is simply a beautiful, beautiful Easter card or spring card or whatever you want to call it. This is my favorite time of year because I was born right around Easter. So like there was always such a big celebration because it was like an Easter celebration. There was candy. I loved like the flowers were coming up. I loved like the weather changing. And this is one of my favorite times of year. This and Halloween, obviously. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Oh, good. Yeah, Spring Fling. Penny, is there, you probably won't be able to look. I should just look real quick. I think that the Spring Fling is sold out. Let me see. I think there might only be one left. Uh-oh. Oh. I thought Jess was just texting me to tell me how many's left. She just sent me my little Landon buddy. He in ninja class today, he got up to the next level. So we are very excited that has happened. He's doing his high kick, pas de bourrée, all of that fun. Did you already? Nope. One available. That is it. One live available. And it's a huge, you get a lot of stuff. Oh, hello, Scrapbooking Made Simple. Thank you so much for stopping, my friend. I have to tell you, Scrapbooking Made Simple, I'm glad you're here. Are you still here? And it's so weird that you stopped in today. When my husband first passed away, and that was in January of last year, unexpectedly, very unexpectedly. When I was in this is good. I'm going to try not to be a weepy hot mess, but when I didn't do well eating dinner alone. I really didn't do well eating dinner alone, and I would watch you. So I want to thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. And you didn't know this obviously, but I would sit and watch your videos and eat dinner, and you ate dinner with me a lot. And you didn't know that you were with me eating dinner, but I just want to thank you because your videos, you had so many videos that came out and so many videos that were happening that I appreciate. Even though you didn't know that you were eating dinner with me, you ate dinner with me quite a bit when Rob first passed away. And I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Just creating your content and being there. I hung out with you quite a bit. And I still... I'm able to catch things, every once in a while. It's a little bit busier now that I'm back to work and doing back to where I need to be. But thank you, love you, friend. Thank you for allowing me to hang out with you, to have my din. And that's great that you stopped by tonight because that's something that really, I don't know. It's weird how things work, right? It's weird how things happen. So, all right, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you so very much, and I cannot wait to see all of you very, very soon. I love you, love you, love you, and I will